Tak já vás vítám u svého prvního let's play z epizody 2 BioShock Infinite a jdeme rovnou na to. Se nebudu zdržovat. Pěkný epizod 2. New game. Medium. No, proč ne? Nějakou pitulaci.
They told me, son, you were born to do great things. They were right.
I'm Atlas, and I aim to keep you alive. You think that's a child down there? She's a little sister now. Somebody went and turned a sweet baby girl into a monster. It's Ryan! Goddamn Andrew Ryan! Head to medical!
Would you kindly get this? Would you kindly find that? Would you kindly find that? Would you kindly find? Would you kindly get this? Would you kindly head to Ryan's office and kill the son of a bitch?
Did that airplane crash? Or was it hijacked?
There ain't no Atlas, kid. The name's Frank Fontaine.
I had you built! I sent you topside! I called you back, showed you what you was capable of! Even that life you thought you had, that was something I dreamed up.
You saved them. You gave them the one thing that was stolen from them. A chance.
No, pěkná rekapitulace, když se na to.
Sally! Sally, come out!
She wasn't yours, Comstock.
Elizabeth, I am so sorry.
No, you're not. But you're about to be.
Tak co, já to vyfusne? Paříž.
Mademoiselle?
Yes?
Quel est votre nom?
Elizabeth.
Pour vous, Elisabeth.
Oh, no. No, I couldn't. I can't accept...
Je vous en prie. J'insiste.
Oh, thank you.
Pěkné.
Bonjour, mademoiselle.
No, asi snížím citlivost. Ja, lepší.
Comment ça va, Elisabeth?
Já bych řekl, že dobře. Jak se máte?
Comment ça va, Elisabeth?
Se mě tady doptal, co to rychle.
Comment allez-vous, mademoiselle?
Já mám bagetu, já mám bagetu, já mám bagetu.
Bonjour, mademoiselle. Elisabeth. Bonjour. Mon petit trésor, je vais te croquer.
Cože? To má být roztomilý dítě? To je docela creepy. No, hello. Kočička.
Elisabeth.
Už jste se mě ptali. Trošku uchylný. Jdu dál. Hlavně u vás. Ježiši. No, co jsem se
Comment allez-vous? Comment allez-vous? Ça va bien?
Bonjour, Elisabeth.
Tak si viděl, jak by v Paříži všichni takhle kreslili a byli happy.
Bien le bonjour.
Co kreslíš? Takhle. A není by stát? No, teď.
Bonjour, mon ami. Alors, tu as parlé à la jolie petite américaine? Oh, bonjour, mademoiselle.
No jo, americká slečinka. Tak si je nějaký lepší. To je tak blbý Adam.
Comment ça va, Elisabeth?
Co to máš držkou, ty jo? Jo, ty si pískáš. Baget.
Bonne journée.
Good day, son.
Bonjour. Bonjour.
Bonjour.
Et si tu venais boire un verre avec nous?
Claude?
Sois pas jalouse, ma petite. C'est pas interdit pour un homme de boire avec deux jolies filles.
Určitě. Yes? Škoda.
Viens jouer avec nous, Elisabeth. I'm sorry, Cosette. Next time, I promise. Oh, dommage.
Chci vybrat kabelku. Sakra.
Bien le bonjour, mademoiselle.
Koblížky. Donuts. No. Briošky, aha.
Bien le bonjour, Elisabeth.
Bonjour,
Bonjour, bonjour, bonjour.
Bien le bonjour, Elisabeth. Je peux vous vendre tous les livres que vous voulez. Et pour pas cher en plus.
Do you have The Age of Innocence by Edith Wharton?
Désolé, ma petite. Celui-là n'a pas encore été écrit.
Cože? Ber kotičko, se krápe. Tak věc tam stojí.
Comment allez-vous?
Tohle bylo hodně creepy, pánové.
Bonjour.
Parce que je me suis perdu dans tes yeux.
Une baguette, mademoiselle?
Já? Proč ne? A já?
Bonjour.
Bonjour.
Bonjour, Elisabeth.
Ještě jak máte pejska? Ty vole.
Écris-moi encore un poème, Christian.
Tout ce que tu veux. Un baiser? Mais à tout prendre, qu'est-ce? C'est un secret qui prend la bouche pour oreille. Un instant d'infini qui fait un bruit d'abeille. Une communication ayant un goût de fleur. Une façon d'un peu se respirer le cœur et d'un peu se goûter au bord des lèvres l'âme.
Et maintenant, mon amour, où va-t-on?
Où tu veux.
Hlavně jde o postele. Jasně.
Une baguette?
Přestala.
Bonjour, mademoiselle. Le pain est frais, le ciel est bleu et vous êtes resplendissante.
Já, bla. Kučky poslouchají to takto, jo.
Camembert, brie de mots, les meilleurs fromages au meilleur prix.
Jsou pánečky. Ty hranat.
Elle est tellement plus belle en vrai, tu trouves pas?
Si tu veux mon avis, il y a des des choses qu'il vaut mieux garder en rêve.
Ano tak, nějakou testelaci do toho, to vypadá jak klacka.
Un large choix.
Ale nesmí se číst, no. Klece. Kasín. To je jak z Walta Disneyho. To jsou Sněhurka?
Oiseau ou la cage? Oiseau ou la cage? Pourquoi pas les deux?
Dobře. Proč nemít oboje? Krásné obzáčka. Zdar. Rána. Dobré. Jo, Valencia. Ahojčičko.
Sally? Sally! Come back!
Holy shit.
Sally, wait! Come back! Come back!
Už to nevypadá tak pěkně.
Wait! Sally, stop! Come back! Sally, where are you going?
Rychlá holka byla.
Sally, hold on! Stop, stop!
Kde je Sally?
Where did she go?
Creepy. Just to do it. Ty vole, se Sally.
It wasn't my fault.
Ty vole, to bylo mě herko.
I didn't do anything! No! It wasn't my fault! Leave me alone! Can't you just leave me alone? I'm sorry! I'm sorry! I never should have left. I never should have left you there.
Začíná to dobře. Tohle se bude hrát hodně dobře.
Empty? Empty again. What are the odds?
What's the hold up?
Just having a bit of a laugh.
This ain't a sporting event. Put a bullet in her. No need to torture the poor girl. We're not animals, you know.
Right.
Let her go!
In a minute, all your problems will be over.
Elizabeth, tell him you can get him back.
Booker? Booker? What? I don't understand. How?
Say, I can get you back to Rapture.
What?
Just say it.
I can get you back to Rapture.
Put the gun down. Now, what was that you said about Rapture?
I can get you back to Rapture.
And how you plan on doing that, sister? You some kind of magician?
Suchong.
What?
Tell him Suchong.
Suchong.
And how do you know that, slant-eyed wonder?
You're his lab assistant.
I'm his lab assistant.
If it escaped your notice, Andrew Ryan sunk us 5,000 fathoms below his shining city. How does Suchong propose to get us back?
That's between me.
That's between me.
And the slant.
And the slant. But if I do this, the girl goes with me.
Little sisters are worth their weight in gold. She's not up for negotiation.
Last time I checked, back in the city they were making little sisters by the dozen.
That's a right fairy tale you've dreamed up, sister. But if you're lying, we can just as well kill you tomorrow. Down here, we got nothing but time. In case I need to get hold of you. If you see Suchong, tell him Atlas says he hasn't forgotten him.
Ano tak, matičenskou. Dlouhý páč.
Elizabeth, come on, it's time to get moving.
Booker? What?
Over here, on the radio.
You're not Booker.
Well, of course I ain't.
What have I gotten myself into? I didn't orphan that girl. I didn't kidnap her.
But she made for some exceptional bait, didn't she?
Had to be done.
Did it?
I felt everything that every version of me felt. All of that knowledge. I lost a pinky, but that version of me, she lost everything. Comstock, that final Comstock, he thought he could avoid his guilt by coming here.
You educated him proper.
But then why am I back here? Huh? I don't remember opening a tear to come back. And who are you? Huh?
I think you'll figure that out soon enough.
To se to pěkně zamotává. Momentálně hrajeme za starou Elizabeth. Z původního BioShocku. Se jdem podívat si tohle. Teda, silná.
I was in Paris. I was happy. And now I'm here dealing with this Atlas, this psychopath. What was I thinking?
I wasn't Paris any more than I am Booker.
Now I have to find this Suchong, and I don't even know who that is.
Not yet, but you know he's the key, don't you?
To what?
You're asking me. Elizabeth, I ain't even here.
Mluvíš s něma s sebou, holka. Jsi to měla vidět. Aha. Jo, já jsem taky sdělal, to je jedno.
What are you? Huh? And how did you know exactly what to tell Atlas?
Let me ask you a question. You feeling like yourself, Elizabeth?
I feel strange and smaller. I can't see the doors. What's behind the doors? I can't see the future. I can't even see any tears.
Půjď sem selet.
Oh my god. Stay away from me. Booker. No, please don't. I died here. I was killed by that. Stay away from me! But then, how am I here? How can I be dead in this world and yet... My finger. What am I? Huh? I don't understand. I...
If we're going to end up at the same place, then it's an harmony to ride.
Are you being cute?
I've come round to your way of thinking.
Have you?
Yes. I do believe one can change things, but after all the bother, one often wishes that one had not.
You're a fatalist.
A physicist.
A fatalist.
So was Newton, especially when it came to apples falling from trees. They always contrived to land with a splat. She left the child to rot.
Are you implying she's the apple?
I'm implying that she did not fall far from the tree.
And now she wants to go back.
I need to go back. To fix what I broke.
Back to where she has no right to be.
Back to where she doesn't belong.
Doesn't belong? Wait, what do you mean?
Do you want to tell her brother, or shall I?
Because I died.
There are rules.
Even for one such as you.
She'll forget.
All the doors.
And what's behind all the doors?
All closed to her now.
She'll be just like the rest of us.
Forgetting the past.
The present.
The future.
I'd wager she won't even remember this conversation. We've arrived.
Nechci info. Odpovědi. Mluvte, povídejte, vy to víte. Tak. Tak jo. To bylo rychlý.
You're trading omniscience and croissance for death and mildew.
I left Sally to rot. For what? So I could punish Comstock? He was trying to help her, to save her, and if I don't make that right...
We all have our crosses to bear.
But there is a thin line between a martyr and a fool.
Jo, koukám, že ti vědí, jak zamotat příběh v hlavu.
Lutesses warned me that if I came back here, I would collapse.
Collapse?
From a quantum superposition to just me.
Quantum what?
I've changed, Booker. No tears, no cosmic knowledge. Just a normal girl. With a normal pinky. If I can't open tears, I'm never leaving here, am I? I'm never going back to Paris. You're just what? You're just the fragments of my memory telling me what my future holds?
You decided to come here, Elizabeth. You knew what that meant. Only option, as I see it, is to trust yourself. Find Suchong.
Okay. To sakra jdem. No. Pěkně hluboko teda. A FPSka tady padají. Držba.
That ain't the answer.
A man the right to feel like a man.
To know his family is taken care of, no matter what.
I think I'm gonna have to use this air grabber. It's gonna be messy, I don't know if...
Well, a blow to the back of his head will serve just as well. Be a hell of a lot quieter, too.
That's not what you would have done.
I'm not Booker. Just because your father did something one way, doesn't mean you have to.
Frank. I'm not trying to sell you insurance. I'm not in the insurance business, no. Not at all. I am in the peace of mind business. Second. You're not getting out of this deal that easy. We're not finished. God
told Sander Cohen I'm always ready to cut a pecker. I'll put on a show. Said he'd call.
That's it. Done.
Man, I'm planning a big comeback. I just need a new agent, you know? You know anybody?
The love we have, that's something special. Not some fly-by-night deal, right?
You'll want to get the drop on him, and quiet. He can't hear what's only in your head.
Deadbeat in the sack.
Well, he's not getting up anytime soon.
And what with his head all attached to his body.
From here on, it's only gonna get worse.
And how much worse is up to you.
Čeká se mi to taky dosah. Chrápe?
Children, a clay, Bradburn. It's up to us to see they become Grecian urns and don't return to mud. Get them young enough. You can mold them for life. Henry, fetch that black label lacquers, the 12-year-old single malt. Let's discuss this like men. Henry! Dressing you down? Far from it. It will go much further. We will unmake you.
Now, let's get his lockpick.
Guarda, non l'avevo chrápe. Proč mi? Koš? Co to bude achievement? To bude achievement, dostal. Sakra. Ještě jeden pokus, až na to. Co? Ach no, jsem na to. Co konečně naběhá? Co to rivalize? I will not share my toys. To vy vidíte. Narušení. Kresla ten parazita, který jsme nespotkali. Paní Turnerová. Tato a přítelkyně máma. To vy vidíte.
Lockpicking can be easy with the right tools and know-how. Use your lockpick to probe a pin. A neutral pin will open the door. A blue pin will open the door and knock free a noisemaker. A red pin will open the door, but also sound an alarm.
Simple enough, just a 6-pin tumbler. But there's an alarm. That could come in handy, though.
Nice. Sám ani nevím, jak jsem teďka udělal. Yeah. No.
I'm here to tell you about Peter the Parasite.
If
I bake a pie, isn't it mine to enjoy? No, says Peter the Parasite, we all deserve a piece. If I earn a nickel, isn't it my right to buy candy if I see fit? No, says Peter the Parasite, you must only buy fruits and vegetables. If I can afford to see the doctor, is it my concern that others cannot? No, says the damnable parasite. We must all crowd our way into the physician's office. Ryan the lion says, chew on that, you parasite.
Úžasný film. Jak poučný. Holy shit, vás tam je. Ještě to trošku projde. No, kostičky. Nevím co brát, nevím nic dělat. Jsem samar. Taková školka by se mi líbila. Komunismus. Je to hanba. Zastaralý. Chyba. Television. To máte tady, ten kasy. Proslabuchy. Ach jo, není pozitivní, táhne vás dolů, je to pro parazity. Co to sakra? Violent, all shoot to kill. Proč ne? Čím?
It's a crossbow. Looks like the bolt delivers some kind of sleep agent. Probably phencyclidine or sodium thiopental. They had all kinds of books in my tower. How do you think I always knew what ammo to toss you?
Knowing ain't the same as being ready.
Why don't you ask Comstock how ready I was?
Your father's blood runs in your veins, but it doesn't have to be on your hands.
And
it's up
what
to
does
you.
Ryan the Lion warn us?
Those who cannot create will always steal from those who do.
Where is your empathy? Asks Peter the parasite while he picks your pocket. You know this word. You'll find it in the dictionary under L-I-E. All right, boys and girls. What does Ryan the Lion tell us about the tragedy of the commons? Parasite says share and share alike while he eats. What was that?
Yep, nothing. Okay. Yeah.
You're against the guy making an honest buck. I thought Rapture was open for business. First, the law gets bribery. Then, you'll want some fella in my privy advising how I defecate. What's next? Martial law? Criminal dealings. Ha! Fallacy in this direction from those afraid to let the market take its natural course. That's what this is. Excessive, unfounded prying into my respectable entrepreneurial affairs.
Konzervy, to však dejzí. Hamburger, 25 centů. To jsou ceny, jasně. Hot. Mohám čekat. Pešíček, jablíčko. Sakra mluvíš, nikdo nevidí.
Seems to me you're against a guy making an honest buck. I thought Rapture was open for business. First, the law gets bribery. Then, you'll want some fella in my privy advising how I defecate. What's next? Martial law?
Ahoj. Kdo si kecá pro sebe, zradí svou pozici. Tak už je to asi největší nebo slyším si to. Paradise, jsem jsme to 4. Skoro. Tak jdeme. One children to children film. Jo, ty automaty jsou nějakou chvíli slyšel. Jich nemám žádnou. No, napadnout. To je nevadí.
Look, Suchong. That's the name you had me tell Atlas. Huh.
I don't follow.
Looks like this character Suchong has taken over the Silverfin restaurant. That's where the tear was that I used when I first came to Rapture looking for Comstock. Before this place was turned into a prison.
But the first time you came to Rapture was in 1960, with Booker. When you drowned some...
Over a year from now. Yeah, that's right. When I could see all the doors, it all made sense, but now it's just a jumble.
Elizabeth, you're bleeding.
Now I know what it feels like. Alright, if we're gonna find Suchong, the Silverfin is the place to start. I know the way.
Ještě budeme pokračovat. Tak, do auto. Vending machine. Sandwich, help. Też na to. Watch a film, yippee, movie.
Are you in the know? There has been a lot of idle talk from gadflies and naysayers following the nationalization of Fontaine Futuristics. I believe in free men and free markets, but I also believe in my city. And Frank Fontaine's purpose was nothing less than the destruction of Rapture. It was he who gave comfort to the laggards and layabouts. It was he who coddled the tramps and vagabonds. Fontaine was poisoning the people of Rapture. But his venom wasn't made of arsenic or strychnine. No. It was concocted from something far deadlier. It was brewed from altruism. Now you know.
Jo, to je asi 58. Jsem ještě nebyl na světě. Není můj potřeb. Ne. A co jsem přišel? We'll know they are here. Mám jít. Tam, takže se budu placet. Další film. Juppie, zadarmo. Sex bez kompromisu.
Are you in the know?
Human reproduction is vitally important to society, but there is no reason that the act of copulation cannot be pleasurable as well. Remember these tips. Sex is egotistical. Without self-esteem, those participating in coitus are revealed to be fraudulent, hypocritical animals. Ego is indispensable in the bedroom. Negotiate with your mate. Intercourse can be mutually beneficial to both parties. Set out expectations with your partner beforehand, outlining the services you will provide one another, and hold them to their side of the deal. Never forget, oral contracts and handshake deals are for starry-eyed gigolos. Always get it in writing. Your pleasure is your business. Remember, you come first. Nobody's going to keep an eye on your pleasure except you. Don't be left high and dry. Armed with this knowledge, go forth now and enjoy Sexual Congress the Rapture way.
Now you know.
Tohle jsem tady fakt nečekal. Aha. Rapčil burger. Hustý. Máte tady. Mě zajímá.
I was here as well. Right after I came through, I needed something to wear that was a little more rapture appropriate.
Jo, ty jsi šla do sex shopu. Potřebuju hadry do sex shopu, to je dobrá logika. Elizabeth opravdu najít.
Wow. You didn't have these books in my tower.
No, to by nebylo, viď? Příjemnější uvěznění. Last.
Dear madam, I have received your letter.
No. Myslím si, že lepší bylo, si ho přečtu.
Regarding our new line of peeping Tom plasmids and wish to respond thusly. Tough luck. This is rapture, miss. What my customers do with my product is their business. If you are feeling uncomfortable, you are more than welcome to line the walls of your home in lead. If you wish, I could direct you to a reputable supplier.
It's never too late for an education. No tak to bych se taky nechal oddělat. Nepíš odbudovat takovou školu. Pěklo. Close. Kabinky. Mother mea. Oh. Peeping Tom, jo? Bylo easy.
Disappear from sight, see through walls, and sneak up on your foes.
Splicers. I could use this plasmid and see them through the walls, or if worse comes to worse, turn completely invisible and get the drop on them. There you are.
Say, who's that? Where'd you go?
He's left. Antonio, podle toho člověk Haha, vypili si ty naše hadry.
These new songs, they're real personal to me. They're like love. All my fans love me like you.
You can't see me, you
I've been
can't
on
see me.
sabbatical for 15 years now. I get some work, but I want to get back to real acting.
My bad.
What did you mean before when you said you were in Paris?
It wasn't really Paris. It was more of the world as I want to see it. I suppose I wasn't really happy there. We'd all be better off, us Stewits, if we could leave well enough alone.
Okay.
Does anyone ever clean these seats? I heard you back there!
Yeah. Lift the door. Pokračujeme. No. A tady to vidím tak, to pauznu. A pokročil budu epizodou 2, třeba zítra.